Aloha YouTube, what is up? Untitled Warrior here, coming at you with another episode of the Sneakers Buyer's Guide. This month is the month of April, and there is not very many shoes dropping actually this month, which may or may not be a good thing because right now, I mean, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been watching the news, there's a pandemic going around the world, and that really has had a big impact on sneakers as well. So there isn't very many shoes dropping, and honestly, because of that, there may be a lot of these like shoes that we're talking about in this episode actually getting pushed back or delayed just because of production and not knowing, if they're going to be able to sell these things. So be aware of that. Everything that I talk about in this video is based off of what we see right now on the release calendars and stuff. It's actually March 29th when I'm filming this, so if new sneakers are announced or dropped after this date, it won't be on this video. I also want to mention that in this video we talk a lot about the resale prediction for shoes. Because of the pandemic, you guys need to realize that the resale of these shoes may flux quite a bit, and they may be a lot different than what you guys are expecting in terms of like profits and stuff, because honestly guys, it looks like people are not buying shoes right now, and it makes a lot of sense because a lot of people are like losing their jobs, they're getting on unemployment and stuff, and really there's just not really a lot of money to go around, and people don't need to prioritize shoes at this exact moment. So a lot of the time you guys will see like shoes like this, Jordan 1s and stuff we'll be talking about today, they'll be going for a lot of money, but right now as of April it shouldn't be going for as much as it used to be going for. Down the road I think all of these resale prices will explode though, so keep an eye on that. Anyway, let's talk about the shoes that are dropping in April, guys. I want to talk about this shoe and get it out of the way first because this one was supposed to release in April, but apparently it had to get delayed because of the pandemic that's going on right now. The shoe was the Jordan 1 high and low Dior collaboration, and that was supposed to be potentially sneaker of the year for a lot of people. They were only going to release 8,500 pairs of these things, and man, it would have been ridiculous for resale, but Jordan Brand and Dior released a joint statement saying that because of the virus going around right now, they will not be having the Dior drop. So they'll be pushing back not only the shoes, but also the clothing that we're supposed to drop with that to a later date. It hasn't been announced when that's going to happen yet, but you can assume that it will keep getting pushed back until the virus is like under control. So that may be like well past summer. Hopefully sooner, but we got to see. Anyway, that one will not be dropping, so you can take that off of your release calendar. It's not going to happen. Also, another one that was speculated for April 1st was the Kobe 5 Protro Laker colorway, which would have been my sneaker of the month, but it is not looking like it's going to drop like this month at all, guys. People are speculating that it may be because they don't want to release Kobe shoes just yet, following his tragedy that happened earlier this year. 2020 is really starting off bad, guys. It's not very good. But I also think that the virus is also a factor for this one as well. A lot of Nike stuff is produced in China, so you guys can expect numbers will be lower, so maybe they're pushing that one back because of that as well. Be aware that this one may still drop though. We don't really know. It could still happen. And if it does, the resale of this shoe is, I'm thinking, going to be about $400 plus easily. Like, easily. This would be the first Kobe dropping since the Kobe tragedy, earlier this year. And I think because of that, people are itching to buy more Kobe shoes. So if this one does drop, and the fact that it's just a very beautiful shoe, expect $400 plus on the resale market. Very, very easy. So the first actual shoe that we know for sure is dropping is the Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0. Releasing on April 4th. This one will be dropping on Sneakers app and probably only online for like a lot of other places as well. Usually you would see these like at sneaker retailers like Foot Locker or Shoe Palace and stuff, but because of the pandemic, again, this is having a big impact on shoes. They can't have any in-store releases, so everything will be dropped online. Expect the bots to go crazy, but maybe you guys can get a pair because there should be a lot of stock for this one. This one will retail for $170, and my prediction for the resale price of this will be, I'm guessing in the realm of honestly about $200 to $240, which it may seem kind of low, but I think that because of like what's going on, like I mentioned, I don't think it's going to be higher than that. It may be even lower than that, man. But I highly suggest you guys pick it up, and if you guys can, hold the shoe because this is one that is such a good colorway that I think it will go up in value. And I think post summer it'll probably be at least $300 to $400 in resale value. So definitely one to target. Also for this shoe, they will be dropping in grade school sizes as well. So if you guys are looking on Sneakers app to cop this, don't forget to not only buy the men's sizing, but scroll down and the GS sizing should be there as well. So those retail for $130, and there are resale on those smaller sizes too. And if you guys don't know, Jordan 1 in the grade school sizes can blow up in value and have even more resale than the men's sizing. So don't forget to try to cop the men's and also the GS sizing if you guys are into it for resale. Personally, I do like the colorway of this one, and I will be trying to cop for the personal. And then dropping on April 11th, which is actually my birthday, that'll be sick, is the Jordan 6 DMP. This one will be retailing for $200, and again, will be dropping online on like Foot Lockers and Sneakers app. And I think I mentioned it before that this is a shoe that I really wish came in like the pack still, not only just the Jordan 6 model, but it came with the Jordan 11 originally, which that Jordan 11 DMP is like one of my favorite shoes of all time. I highly recommend they restock that one because that'd be sick. But for the 6 version, it still looks pretty nice. However, this is not a shoe you guys should be targeting for resale, guys. This shoe is gonna tank in my opinion. I mean, not only is it like coming out at a bad time, but also the fact that it's just, I don't know, it looks kind of plain, man. Like, the packs used to be cool because it came with 2 shoes and it came in a unique box. As a standalone shoe, this black and gold like sneaker looks very nice, but it's just a little bit too plain. And again, I can't see people spending their hard-earned money going for the shoe right now. So this one might be one that you guys want to hold off on. I could potentially seeing it going for less than $200. At most $220. Also dropping on April 11th is a confirmed Yeezy 700 V3 drop. This one is for the Alvah colorway, or like that all black colorway. It will be retailing for $220 and probably dropping on not only the Adidas app, but Yeezy Supply as well. There isn't any confirmed releases for like Foot Lockers and things like that, so those are the only 2 places that I know of so far for this shoe. The shoe itself is kind of plain, man, and I think it's only the 2nd colorway that's dropped for the 700 V3s after the Azael, so this one is going to be highly anticipated if people like that first model. And looking at that resale price for the Azael, the Alvahs will probably do very good on the aftermarket as well. I'm expecting about $500 to $600 in resale value, which is similar to that white colorway that we saw earlier. Rounding out the month on April 25th is actually the last shoe that we're going to be talking about today. This is the Air Fear of God 1s in the triple black colorway. It will be retailing for $350 and supposedly it will be dropping on Sneakers app. Additionally, you guys can probably find it on fearofgod.com as well. I'm predicting that it'll be in the realm of about $550 to $600. Definitely more like of an expensive reselling shoe, but you got to remember that the retail is also high at $350, so profit margins are a little bit lower. Anyway, guys, that is actually it for the sneaker releases in April, man. Like, there is a very small list of shoes. I think we only really talked about 4 of them, so not very many shoes. I mean, that's kind of a good thing. Like I said, you want to be saving your money and you want to be focusing on things like other than shoes right now. If you have a little bit more disposable income, those are probably the shoes that you want to target for this month. Hopefully you guys can hold them for an extended period of time and then sell them down the road to make some money back. Or if you guys are just trying to cop for the personal, now's a good time to cop it, man. There should definitely be like a lot of supply for these things. I think Nike and Adidas could use the money as well, so you never know, they may be dropping like hundreds of thousands of pairs, and then hopefully everybody can get one. Anyway, guys, I hope you and your family are staying safe. Don't forget to stay inside and wash your hands as much as possible. Hopefully this passes by very quickly and we can get back to like regular sneaker releases and we don't need to like only go online to get our shoes. If you guys are new here and you guys enjoy this content, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys enjoy the channel, and until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!